and welcome back. Today we're going to be reading a few selections from The Golden Key and 22 additional essays by author Emmet Fox, chapters 15 through 18. Chapter 15, Cause and Effect. Whatever you experience in your life is really but the outpicturing of your own thoughts and beliefs. Now you can change these thoughts and beliefs, and then the outer picture must change too. The outer picture cannot change until you change your thought. Your real heartfelt conviction is what you outpicture and demonstrate, not your mere pious opinions or formal assents. Convictions cannot be adopted arbitrarily just because you want a healing. They are built up by the thoughts you think and the feelings you entertain day after day as you go through life. So it is your habitual mental conduct that weaves the pattern of your destiny for you. And is this not just as it should be? So no one else can keep you out of your kingdom or put you into it either. The story of your life is really the story of the relations between yourself and God. End of chapter. Chapter 16, Faith. Verily I say unto you, if ye have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also if you shall say unto the mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done. Matthew 21:21. An understanding faith is the life of prayer. It is a great mistake, however, to struggle to produce a lively faith within yourself that can only end in failure. The thing to do is to act as though you had faith. What we voluntarily do will always be the expression of true belief. Act out the part that you wish to demonstrate, and you will be expressing true faith. Quote, act as though I were and I will be, end quote, says the Bible in effect. This is the right use of the will, scientifically understood. The statement of Jesus quoted above is perhaps the most tremendous spiritual pronouncement ever made. Probably no other teacher who ever lived would have dared to say it, but Jesus knew of the law of faith and proved it to himself many times. We shall move mountains when we are willing to believe that we can, and then not only will mountains be moved, but the whole planet will be redeemed and reformed according to the pattern in the mount. Know the truth about your problems. Claim spiritual dominion. Avoid tenseness, strain, and over-anxiety. Expect your prayer to be answered and act as though you expected it. End of chapter. Chapter 17. Flee to the mountains. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housestop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to his clothes. The moment you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, you should reject it instantly. Immediately switch your attention to the presence of God. Do not stop to say goodbye to the error thought, but break the connection instantly and occupy your mind with good. You will be surprised how many difficulties will begin to melt away out of your life. Indeed, we may say that when error presents itself to consciousness, the first 5 seconds are golden. In the text quoted above, Jesus teaches this lesson in his own graphic way. The immediate application of these words was, of course, to the coming siege of Jerusalem. But the idea involved is eternal. The holy place is your consciousness, and the abomination of desolation is any negative thought. Because a negative thought means belief in the absence of God at the point concerned. Those who are in Judea are those who believe that prayer does change things. To flee to the mountains means to pray, especially that quick switching of the thought to the presence of God, which I have mentioned. As a side note, the aforementioned quote is from Matthew 24:1, verse 5 to 18. That's the end of chapter 17. Chapter 18. Now you must do it. The only part of our religion that is real is the part that we express in our daily lives. Ideals that we do not act out and practice are mere abstract theories and have no real meaning. Actually, such pretended ideals are a serious detriment because they drug the soul into a false sense of security. If you want to receive any benefit from your religion, you must practice it. And the place to practice it is right here where you are. And the time to do it is now. Divine love is the only real power. If you can realize this fact, even dimly, it will begin to heal and harmonize every condition in your life within a few hours. The way to realize this fact is to express it in every word you speak, in every business transaction, in every social activity, and in fact, every phase of your life. An early New Thought writer said, quote, "Knead love into the bread you bake, wrap strength and courage in the parcel you tie for the woman with the wary face. Hand trust and candor with the coin you pay to the man with the suspicious eyes." End quote. This is beautifully said, and it sums up the practice of the presence of God. End of chapter. Thank you so much for listening today. I very much look forward to reading more with you soon, and I hope you have a wonderful and amazing day.